is Tuesday and it is 10 a.m. Just in case you were wondering, it is beautiful outside. So I hope that at some point you will get a chance to be outside. I know that I am going to definitely take time to be outside. So, yes, Miss Karen has her coffee. She's all set. It tastes so good. I don't know if it just tastes good because the sun is shining and it just tastes better than normal, or if it just tastes better than normal. So you should let me know what it is that you're drinking this morning. What kind of wake up beverage do you like to have? I know 10 o'clock is a little late for some people to wake up, but you can still tell me what you had earlier this morning. I'm going to take another sip and then we're going to get to reading our story. So if you saw the message that I left for everybody yesterday, you know that today's story is Giraffes Can't Dance. Giraffes can't dance. Did you know that? I don't know. We'll have to see. Has there ever been anything that you think that you can't do? Well, let's just find out. Look at all those pictures. That's awesome. All right. So, Giraffes Can't Dance. And Giraffes Can't Dance is written by Giles Andre, and it's illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. So that's good to know. You should always know who wrote them. Oh, and there's a dedication. So Giles, or Giles, depends on where he's from, to my cousins at Sandbanks. And then Guy said it's for Fee, John, Rod, and Andy. Look at all the ants. Okay. Gerald was a tall giraffe. His neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Get him. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Look at him. Oh, look at the poor thing. Oh, that's got to hurt when he slams. Look at him slamming right down. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. I like to skip and prance. Look, there it is, jungle dance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. Look at them doing lifts. That's awesome. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Woo, look at him dipping. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Look at them all of them in a big circle, all the way around Gerald. Poor Gerald. Well, Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before and so all alone. Did you ever feel like that when people make fun of you for doing something that you really want to do? That's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. People can be so mean, just like the animals in the jungle. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music, if you really wanted to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling and making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing around. Look at him. Look at his tail. And his neck just kind of swaying side to side. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Look at him go! Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen! How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Look at that. They're throwing all flowers at him. Yay! You can just hear them all cheering for him. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. So you see, the giraffes can dance, as Gerald the giraffe did find out. But I think that some of those animals were really kind of mean to Gerald. It's not very nice when people pick on you for you trying to do something that you really, really want to do. And the first time you do something, you might not be good at it. Some people are good at things when they try it for the first time, but where's the fun in that? You have to find the way to make it really fun and make it just for you. So that's what Gerald found out. And the other animals in the forest, in the jungle, also found out that they were wrong. And that's a good thing to find out too, picking on people like that. So I'm going to have another sip of my coffee. Oh, I have to tell you that I was missing my best friends today. So I have two things that remind me of my two best friends. This mug reminds me of my best friend who's now in Wisconsin, and her name is Sabra. And when I directed a show that she was in, this was the mug that I bought for her because her favorite color is purple. And then I kept the mug. I wanted something to remember her by. And she had plenty of mugs. And these earrings, they're little flip-flops with rhinestones. They're from my other best friend, Kristen, and she lives in Virginia. And she had gone to the beach and knew that I loved the beach. So I was missing my best friends, and I felt that I needed to have them with me today. Sometimes it's all you need to remember that you have your best friends. They're just with you. You just have something that reminds you of them. Okay. Now, I said yesterday that we were going to start doing something for some of the older kids. Not old kids, but older than Giraffes Can't Dance books. Kids that need chapters. And I really like this book. We're not going to read all of it today. We're just going to read the first chapter. And then we're going to read a chapter a day. But it's not going to be at the same time. It's going to be later today. It's going to be later in the day. So tomorrow, you can tune in at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Okay? And we'll do chapter 2, unless you have this book, and then you can read along with me. But this is The Princess in Black. And I have to thank Caitlin and Henrietta Wenzel. Thanks, Caitlin and Etta, for introducing me to The Princess in Black, because she's awesome. So we are going to start right off with chapter 1. Princess Magnolia, that's Princess Magnolia, was having hot chocolate and scones with Duchess Wigtower. Do you know what scones are? Scones are like sweet biscuits. They're really good. The hot chocolate was hot. The scones were sweet. The breeze from the window was warm and wishy. How lovely of you to visit, said Princess Magnolia. And unexpected. I love to meet people in their own homes, said Duchess Wigtower. I always uncover secrets. Secrets? Said Princess Magnolia. Yes, secrets, said Duchess Wigtower. Hidden messages, skeletons in closets, you know, that sort of thing. Closets? Princess Magnolia said. Well, the hot chocolate burned her lip. The breeze knocked her curls into her face. She was no longer enjoying herself. You seem so prim and perfect, Duchess Wigtower leaned forward. But everyone has a secret. Princess Magnolia brushed crumbs off her frilly pink dress. She hoped she didn't look nervous, because she did indeed have a secret. A huge secret. A secret she didn't want anyone to uncover, especially the nosy Duchess. Look at her. Look at that nosy Duchess. Just then, Princess Magnolia's glitter stone ring rang. The monster alarm, thought Princess Magnolia. Not now. What was that ringing sound? Asked Duchess Wigtower. A bird? Said Princess Magnolia. She wished her ring's ring sounded anything like a bird. It didn't. Strange bird, said the Duchess. Maybe it's sick, said Princess Magnolia. I should check. Princess Magnolia minced to the door. Her glass slippers went tink, 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 tink. You're going to just leave me here, said the Duchess. I'll hurry back, said Princess Magnolia. She smiled sweetly. She shut the door softly. And then Princess Magnolia ran. And that is the end of chapter 1. Where was she running to? Do princesses run? I don't think they're supposed to run. Oh, this could get very good. So we might do 2 chapters tomorrow. And what kind of secret does Princess Magnolia have? This is all very exciting. Well, I will see you all tomorrow at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Okay? And you have a fantastic day. Spend some time outside. Get some sunshine. Run around like a crazy person. Outside. Run around like a crazy person outside. Make sure that you're staying safe when you go out in public. Please make sure you're wearing your mask. I hope everybody has a really pretty mask. Oh, I should have brought my mask up to show you. I have some really pretty, I will show you tomorrow. But I have some really pretty masks I have to show you. Okay. And stay safe. And I miss seeing you all in person, but this is fun. All right, don't forget that Miss Julie will be reading a story on Thursday at 10 a.m. And she's reading a story about penguins that I think you're going to really, really like. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I miss you.